everybody, welcome back. Welcome to my channel. My name is Gabriel, and I hope the new clock I got up there isn't annoying the video or anything. But today we're taking a look at the LEGO Friends Tree Planting Vehicle. This is set number 41707 for ages 6 and up, with 336 pieces and 2 mini dolls. For those of you who don't know, the figures in the sets like the Disney Princesses or the LEGO Friends sets are called mini dolls rather than minifigures. And this was released in January of 2022 for around $30 in the United States. The reason I got the set was because I needed some of the pieces that were in here, and I also noticed that the hair piece Daniel comes with down here is the spiky hair in dark red, which is very interesting, so I'd like to check that out. But I needed Olivia's hair piece for custom minifigure, and rather than spending $10 for somebody to ship it to me, just the piece alone through Bricklink, I think it's better for me to just buy it in a $30 set. Opening it up now, there's actually quite a bit of bags, wow. This reminds me of Mr. Beast's Team Trees thing he did before 2020. So I'm guessing this is inspired off of that. So we get a sticker sheet, 2 instruction booklets. We get bag 1, bag 2, 3, and 4. 4 building steps. Olivia doesn't come until bag 4. I gotta wait until I get that hair piece. Ugh. Alright, well, time to go into the speed build. So my first thoughts on the set are actually really good. I like the truck build for it. It's a really cool looking pickup truck, and the greenhouse build is really cool as well. I didn't know that it was like one whole thing. I thought the segments were like separated, but we'll get into that later. And right now we're going to take a look at the minifigures. So the 2 figures we get in this set are Olivia and Daniel. I don't really watch the show, so I don't know who Daniel is, but I know Olivia is one of the main characters. So we'll take a look at them in that order. So normally, when I talk about a minifigure, I'd say like how many versions of that figure there are, and Olivia has so many different kinds of versions of her with different outfits. It's incredible. So I'm not gonna bother counting, but this one is new for 2022, and she is exclusive to the set. And this is supposed to be her in like a gardening outfit, which is pretty cool. It's got, you know, like the overalls and the shorts here. I like the mold for the legs, which is really cool, where it's got the shorts and how it has like the buttons in the pockets, which is really cool. And then she also has some shoes on the bottom. It's a really cool detailed torso as well, with the turquoise arm, or not arm, but like the turquoise shirt underneath with the polka dots. And the hair piece is really cool. So it's like a rubbery hair piece, and it's very, very detailed. And for those of you wondering, yes, it does work on normal figures. Let me see if I have one. Yeah, I got one right here. And so you could take off the hair piece, just like a normal figure, and put it on a normal Lego figure, which works perfectly fine. So that's good, because I needed that hairpiece for that exact figure I just showed you. And the face print's pretty cool. She has the glasses on and a molded nose, which is nice because normal figures don't have that. Her head is actually shaped like a normal human head would be shaped, unlike the Lego minifigures, and her neck is a very like thin kind of neck. This is for those who haven't seen really good, like, close, in-depth, you know, view of the mini dolls. The arm just moves up and down like a normal Lego arm, no joints in there whatsoever, like in the elbows or anything like that, but she can hold on to stuff like a normal figure would. She can clip on to things because she has normal kinds of hands. The legs, unfortunately, you can't move them individually. They both use one joint, so she just bends over, or sits with both legs. So you can't put her in like a running pose or anything like that, which kind of sucks. But other than that, it's pretty cool. And she goes for around $2.50. Moving on, we have Daniel, and to be honest, I don't actually know who Daniel is. He is, this is the third version of Daniel we've gotten, and he is also exclusive to the set. And he has some more, not more detail, but like some different kinds of details where he does have dual molded legs with the boots that go up the leg, which is pretty cool, and some detail on there, and the same thing with the back pockets. But they're a different shape in the legs because, he's not wearing shorts. He also has side arm printed for like the sleeves of his shirt, which is really cool. I don't think that's dual molded arms. It might be dual molded. The shirt is a bit weird, or like the torsos, because the base color of it is like this light nougat color here, and so when you print the white onto there, it's kind of see-through, or like a thin coat of paint, so it's very awkward looking. And then he also has the same overalls kind of pattern. I just noticed that the printing rides up on the shoulders as well and goes around like the neck. That is super cool. I wish normal Lego figures had that much detail. His head, I think it might be a different shape than Olivia's. His looks taller and more, yeah, his head is a different shape. And he has a normal minifigure hard plastic hairpiece, which is the spiky hairpiece in dark red, which is very cool to get. I've never seen that color before. And then he has a cool face print. I think that's exclusive as well. I mean, all of these pieces might be exclusive other than the hair, or his face might be in the other sets. I don't know. And he goes for around $2.50 as well. There are two main builds in the set, which we'll take a look at one at a time. We're going to start with the greenhouse first. The greenhouse here isn't much of, say, a house, actually. It's more of like a little shed, which is still really cool. I love all the details like they got with the windows on the outside, and the roof of it is really cool. And then these little bumps up top, which are pretty cool. Lots of sticker details, no prints except for the ladybug hiding over there or the bee in the tree over here. So, but there's a lot of details. Probably gonna have to start a blooper reels. Why don't you get on there? Okay, like I was trying to say is, there are some saplings or plants growing in here. There's a little tree as well as two tiny little buds right there, as well as some vines on the back wall with a butterfly in the middle, which is pretty cool. I didn't know they made a butterfly piece. And there's some scissors just on a little clip right here, which just pop on and off. There's a little stickered piece of showing you how the tree grows, which is pretty cool. Let's see if we can zoom in on that. Yeah, pretty cool sticker. And then we have a green trash can over here. On the outside, we have a little something kind of hanging off. There's a tree that is actually connected to the greenhouse through a Technic connector, which is pretty cool. Or it's the little axle. And this won't stop popping off. I don't know why. But yeah, we have another little leaf build here, kind of mimicking the one of the vines, but just with a little more detail. And there's a little squirrel. This isn't the squirrel that we get in the Lego City sets. This is different because Lego Friends animals are more cartoony, more wide-eyed kind of creatures. So, but yeah, it's a little cool squirrel. And then it was eating an acorn here, which I'm guessing it's an acorn because it's not like, I don't know, poop or anything like that. There's another one down here. And then you have a little water pump with a working switch that goes up and down. Or it doesn't work, but it moves. And then you have some water and a watering can, which I didn't know they made that either. I didn't know they had a watering can tool. And another cool thing you could do is you can take this little water piece out. It's actually the feather piece, but in like a translucent light blue. And you can stick that in the watering can to make it look like the water's coming out. And yes, you can have a figure hold on to it. And water nothing. I don't know what I'm aiming at. We'll water the acorn, I guess. I don't know. There's also a wheelbarrow here in like a lavender color. And you can get a figure to hold that just by having both their hands clipped on there, and they can walk around with it. I don't know if a normal Lego minifigure can hold it. Here, can you hold on to that? Can you hold on to that? I think this is the normal piece for minifigures and not specified for mini dolls. Yep, a normal minifigure can hold on to this. All right, good to know. I know I've seen that in some like Lego City sets before. Need to put these pieces back in here. And lots of, like I said, lots of great details. Moving on over here, we have some potted trees. One with more like light pink blossoms on it. This one has more dark magenta colors. There's a little mushroom, which is interesting. I don't know why there'd be a mushroom grown with trees. And then there's some stickers here on these buckets. They're both the same kind of like vine and sign stickers. And then on the back, actually not a lot of detail. I mean, there's a little flower. That's nice that they have that there with, you know, just trying to continue the detail onto the back. But this is something you want to display, you know, where you see the front side. You do get an extra ladybug piece and bee piece if you wanted those. I'm not really going to use them for anything. I don't really have much of a use for them, so I'll just leave these ones in here and pack away the extras. I don't like how this tree keeps popping off. That's not good. I might need to maybe get a different piece for that. The truck here is a really cool build. I actually really love the truck. If you take it away from the rest of the set, it doesn't look like it caters toward, you know, like feminine colors and stuff. It's actually a really cool looking truck. Until you get, you know, the backlights are pink. They are all the same color, but it's the colors that are behind them are different. So that's the only, you know, feminine kind of part of it. But the rest of it is pretty cool, and I love all the details on this. Like there's a sticker here, that's not a sticker, but that's a print for, you know, like a Clean Energy logo, which is pretty cool. And I think there's 2 more stickers back here for the license plate and for the tailgate of the truck, and there's a print for a little gauge right there. And then you can take the top off the roof so that way you can see the inside, and there's a little print for like a dashboard, and you can fit your figures on the inside. And these mini dolls don't have like receiving studs on the bottom of their legs, so they have these little dividers that you stick their feet into. So I'm going to see if I can fit both of them in there. Get in the truck. Come on. Alright, there's one. I got to stuff Daniel in there. Come on, steering wheel's in the way. This is kind of hard. They need more. I think we need more space for our fingers. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got them in. So they both do fit in there. That's really cool. That you can fit both the figures in the truck. On the back, you have this arm. I forgot to mention. It's kind of a really big arm and hard to miss. It has this little loop here with the rope piece. You get an extra one of these as well. And this can move at this joint right here and at this joint right here, and it can swivel side to side. There's a little joystick right here that just moves up and down. Doesn't actually do anything, but canonically to the lore it's meant to move this arm. You get a shovel that's hooked onto the side here in dark gray, and a pitchfork in brown. And then you also have some little mirrors here, which don't actually, they aren't actually mirrors, but they're meant to look like mirrors. And then there are 2 studs there for you to put the trees that were in those yellow pots I showed you earlier. So you can put one right there, one right there, and you can drive around with Mr. Beast and go planting the trees. It rolls very smoothly, very, very smoothly. And it's not like the giant Ninjago motorcycles that fall over or are too heavy to roll. So that's pretty cool. I kind of like the LEGO Friends vehicles because they're bigger than the normal LEGO City vehicles, and there's just a lot of space in them, and they look pretty cool. Well, at least this one looks cool because, you know, it's not like pink or purple or anything. I like the colors in this one. There are some little bars here. I don't really know what these are for. Maybe so the figures can stand up and actually get into the truck. Oh gosh, I can't. Well, I can take them out, but it's kind of difficult. But yeah, there's that. I don't really know how this rope is supposed to work. I think you're supposed to pick up the tree with it. Oh, I know you're supposed to pick up the tree, but I don't know how you're supposed to pick up the tree. Oh, I got it. Hey, look at that. I got it. Oh, there it goes. For the box here, it's a pretty cool looking box. I like how the background of the set, it's got like a green meadow, and then you have the city over there. And I'm going to call this a $30 size LEGO Friends box because the Friends box have like these indents on the side, which normal LEGO boxes don't have. On the back, you can just see different shots of the set in a different setting. Now they're in like the purple void of infinite nothingness for some reason. I don't think there's any artwork for like how the characters look like in the show. That's odd. They normally have that on their boxes, but I guess not this one. Must be new for 2022, I guess. You get 2 instruction booklets here. The first one has Emma on the back, Win Emma, and then no ads on other than building instructions at the front. And then this one has an ad for some of the other sets. I think these are the pet adoption sets. Oh, and then there's some beach sets. No, I don't have any of those. This is the only Friends set I have. And here's another ad for some of the other sets. I do want these two though. The city looks really nice. It'd go well with other city stuff. And I love the treehouse. I like tree houses. I don't know why, I just do. And yeah, that's all the ads in that one. These are medium sized, by the way, I forgot to mention. Like I said, with those sets in the advertisements, they can be integrated well into the city, and I think that's where this should go into my collection. So I don't really have a city. Actually, I kind of do. I'm starting one up here. So I have a florist shop right there, so I think that'd be perfect to put the greenhouse right next to it. Pirates of the Caribbean is going to scoot over there. I'm going to pack away the Batman movie sets for now because I don't have any more. And I think I'm just going to pack those away, scoot that over, and fit that set right in there. And there we go. I think that fits in perfectly with the florist shop. Yeah, it's not going to be a toy store for any time soon because I keep forgetting to rebuild it. But now that I have this greenhouse right next to it, I think it fits perfectly fine. So I might not rebuild that for a long time. But yeah, this is a really cool looking set. I love the truck build. I don't like how that tree keeps falling apart. I don't like that. But the rest of it's really cool, so I guess I'll give it like a 7 out of 10. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this set. I'm gonna not put the box up here. I'm gonna recycle that one because I don't have any space for it. Pirates of the Caribbean over there. I put away Batman, or the Lego Batman movie. I already have some Batmans there, so I don't need multiple displays of Batman. He's awesome, but he's not that awesome, if you know what I'm getting at. But yeah, cool set. So with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.